This August, Hospice of the Big Country is offering a free 5-week course to help those who are grieving after the loss of a loved one. Here with us now is Bert Williams. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you.
So Bert, we've had you on before to talk about this, but you kind of want to focus on something different this time. We're talking about caregivers. You know, my mother is one to my grandmother, and
Yes.
it's a 24/7 job. I mean,
is.
you take on that responsibility, you don't get paid for it, and then when that person passes away, what's left for the people that have cared for them?
Well, that's exactly right. So you not only are grieving the loss of your loved one, you're also, frankly, grieving the loss once it comes through to you, my own identity. Who am I now? What do I do now? What about the rest of my life? Because in many cases, a caregiver may have 20, 30, 40 years of good life left, but you've got to kind of find a way to establish, where do I go from here? And so what we try to do in Life After Loss, among many other things, it's for anyone, but what we try to do is to help people begin the process of kind of reestablishing something of a life and a future and a dream and a anticipation of, where do I go from here?
And I know you were telling me before the show that most caregivers are family members and they are daughters. And so how important do you think it is for them to come and take a course like this?
Well, I think it's very important. One way or the other, they need to find some means by which to sort of, again, process the loss, but begin to get a sense of a vision of their future and where their life is going. And so we tailor-make our program for that purpose. You're right, they are almost always family members, daughters in particular, daughters or wives, and sometimes this may go on 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And every now and then you need to go get groceries, or you need to go get your hair done, or you need to do something. And how do you get a way to do that? Mm-hmm. And so it's a very difficult thing to get reestablished.
And so what are some things that they'll learn in this course that can help them really get to that point?
Well, one of the things that we try to do is to help them just begin to step back and get it tuned into what are you really feeling right now? Where are your questions? What kind of concerns do you have? And we don't try to shoehorn people into some particular mold. We just try and help them have a context within which to begin to evaluate. What do I want to do? Mm-hmm. I'm free from that which I did because I wanted to do it, but I'm now freed from that. And therefore I have time, I have opportunity, and there is a possibility that I could do a lot of things I haven't been able to do in a long time. So we try and give some tools for their processing that.
And so when does this course start and how long is it?
It starts this coming Monday at 10 o'clock, 10 to 11:30 for 5 weeks.
All right, so I'll give you guys a call to register for that class?
That's right.
Okay.
Good, or just come.
Just show up. All right, Bert, thank you for showing up today.
Thank
if you want to take part in this course, they will meet in the Hospice of the Big Country Conference Room at 4601 Hartford Street every Monday from August 5th to September 9th from 10 to 11:30 a.m. For more information, you can call 793-5450 or go to westtexasrehab.org.